Alright folks, this video is all about mixing the actual music. Now first of all, most DJs want to learn how to beat mix, but sadly there are some of us who will not be able to do it. That is the way of the world, I'm afraid. Some things you can do, some things you can't, and you've just got to put up with it. Now first of all, I used to know a DJ who could not beat mix to save his life. He tried and tried and tried. Now he didn't give up and think that's it, because what he could do, he was very good at listening to the music. Now what he would do, he would play a track in its entirety and then he would slowly bring in the next track, but he would listen to the key, the tone, the feel of the track, or if there was a break in the music halfway through, he'd bring another one in. There would never be any clashing of beats, it wouldn't be all over the place, but the continuity of the music would be there. Now that's for the few people who can't beat mix, but let's say the people who can beat mix, why would you need to do this? Alright, here's the deal. Let's say you're in a nightclub and you've got a DJ playing after you and you're say playing techno. Now techno, you know, around about sort of 130 BPM, maybe high, maybe slightly lower. The DJ after you, let's say, is playing hip hop and we're looking at beats per minute of say 100, give or take, up or down. So we've got quite a few things we can do. The one is the chap playing techno could reduce the speed, in other words, slow down the actual track by moving the pitch control to the minus position, and then the DJ who's playing the hip hop would have to increase the speed, move the pitch control to the plus position, but of course it could make the actual tracks sound dreadful. So how can you actually mix the two? How can you keep the continuity of the music, which is the word here, and that is it, the continuity of the music? Well, you can do it by matching the actual music, matching the sound, the key of one track in with another. And we can do this by, well, we can do this anyway. We can have a track that's say 120 BPM, this one's 120 BPM. I don't have to beat match them, I've just got to match the actual tone. The same applies with this one, could be 160 BPM. That one could be 100 BPM, and if there are no beats, it's just the actual music, and we match the music so they work well together, then the continuity will still be there in the mix. So what I'll do, first of all, I'll play this one. This is Mitchell and Dewberry, a track entitled Globetrotter, and then this one over here it's T-Coy, a track entitled Carneo. I think I've got that correct, and it's on an album. Hold on, put that over there. There you go. It's on that Discoteca, which is pretty wicked. So first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play you this track here. Now this is what it's like, you know, during the course of the track. I mean, it's got a bit of oomph, this one, but listen to the actual end of the track. Alright, we've got no beat, nothing at all. We've got the music, that's it. So let's imagine this is our techno track. Now at the same time, let's imagine now that this is, say for example, our hip hop track. Now we've got, alright, it's not a hip hop track, alright? I'm just doing a comparison in between what I said earlier on. So let's just play it. Alright, but the beginning of the track, have a listen. Here we go. Let's wang it on a bit. Alright, we haven't got any beat, we've just got the sound. And there, we've got a beat coming in. Alright, so how can we match those two together? Well, the first and foremost important thing is to listen to the music. The music is very important. If the music doesn't match, it will sound atrocious. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to play this one with a tiny bit of the beat, and then we're going to have just the music. And then I'm going to try and listen, and I'm going to bring in the music on this one while the music on that one's playing, fade this one out, and then just leave this one play. So hopefully we'll get a continuity We'll have a nice feel where the music's concerned. We won't have any beat, but at the same time, we will have a nice line from one track straight through to the other. So, right, let's put that on. Here we go. Okay, there you go. So basically all I did, I listened to the actual key, the sound of the track, and by listening to it and concentrating on it, I was able to almost form a mix without having to beat mix. So I hope that's been a help. Practice and enjoy.